But one thing that he does is he sits on the back porch. We have a nice big back porch, big, huge ceiling fans up on top and stuff. And so he goes out there and he sits and he has his 1 or 2 beers or whatever, and he turns the ceiling fans on. Then what does he do? Yep, you know what he's doing. He walks, when he's all done, walks right back inside and sits back in his room and watches Andy Griffith or whatever he fucking watches. I don't know what he watches. And then in the process of me working on the property and going, there are the ceiling fans cooling the neighborhood. And I'm like, Dad, left the fans on. Oh. And then it got to be a running joke. Dad, what? You know what you did? I left the fans on again. I know, Dad. We're trying to get our power bill has increased tremendously since you've been here. Now, he takes care. We divide the power bill up, quote unquote, like thirds. My wife and I, we take care of 2/3 of the power bill. And because he's moved in, he's using the washer, he's using the dryer, he's using the dishwasher that runs constantly because he can't wash a dish in the sink. Oh, sample, I cut a piece of cheese with a knife and then I got to put that in the dishwasher so it gets sterilized. Now, he's worried about infection. He's worried about getting sick from food-borne illness and stuff. I don't care, but still, the power bill's gone up. So the other day, it was a weekend. My wife and I were relaxing during the weekend, and it was like around 3, 4 o'clock, and I was doing something in the backyard, and I said, you know what, I need a snack. Had a couple beers. I said, I need a little snack. So I sat on the back porch, and my wife was inside doing something, and I grabbed a bag of, I forget what company who makes them, some kind of farms, and they're called hot nuts, and they're dry roasted hot nuts or dry roasted peanuts with a shell and stuff on them, but they're hot. They're Cajun flavored.